Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Dub back into the video day, and today the Houston Texans have made yet another signing of free agency day 2, and this is the only signing of the day so far for the Texans, although they made a big trade that I'm going to talk about in a separate video, but it does regard to somebody that was in the same division as the player that the Texans signed today, and that's Phillips, who was with the Baltimore Ravens and played 17 games with one game start. One forced fumble, one fumble recovery with 24 tackles, and one tackle for loss in 2023. I like this signing. I mean, he's a outside linebacker. I know the Texans already brought in an outside linebacker yesterday with Azeez Al-Shaair. It'll be interesting to see him on the Texans. He should be a starter with the team. They gave him a 3-year, $34 million deal. So I think Phillips will be a backup, but he was a really good backup for the Baltimore Ravens. Like I said, he played all 17 games for Baltimore, but only started in one game. So he was doing a good job as a backup. You know, I have one forced fumble with one fumble recovery and 24 tackles and even one tackle for loss. If you want to hear me talk about that other move that I said the Texans made, which was a trading for a running back. That video will be put up at the end of this video. But yeah, like I said, I like this signing. I know the Texans have already added to that outside linebacker position already, but at this, at the linebacker position, there's never, you can add as much talent as you want, and I like this signing for the Texans, and I think it's a really good addition. You're gonna need to bring in some strength at the linebacker position after losing Blake Cashman. I think that's a real big loss for this Texans team. I like how they were trying to replace Blake Cashman with bringing in Azeez Al-Shaair and Phillips. I think it's a good start. Maybe there can be some other linebacker or two elsewhere that is brought in potentially by the Texans. But I think it's pretty certain, in my opinion, and I think a lot of other people would agree, that Azeez Al-Shaair is more talented than Blake Cashman. Just the thing is that Blake Cashman brought a lot of energy to that Texans defense, and I think he'll be missed. And another guy that will be missed that the Texans need to find a way to replace, and I think they're already working on it now, is Jonathan Grenard, another guy who left for the Vikings. What's with the Vikings stealing all our players? I'm just kidding. It's not a big deal. But they're working on bringing in a defensive end to replace Jonathan Grenard, which I think that would be the next step. You got a running back now, replacing Singletary. You've replaced Blake Cashman with bringing in Azeez Al-Shaair, and also now you need to bring in someone to replace the void of Jonathan Grenard, and that player that they're trying to work and bringing in now is Chase Young. So I'd love to see that signing happen. But like I said, that running back that we added in that video will be at the end of this one. It'll be on the top of the screen. So go check that out. Let me know your thoughts on the signing in the comment section, and peace out.